Y'all look at Moo Man. Hey, Sylvester. Hey, buddy. Hey, Bram. Y'all look at Moody over here. He's loving on Tater this morning. Oh my goodness, Moody. Oh, Moody got his hands full with them two girls, don't he? Yeah, Moo Man got his hands full. Good morning, y'all. Jason Brooks on the inside, over here at Cog Hill Farm. Hope you guys are having the best day ever today. And as you can see, we're hooking up the trailer, the livestock trailer. We are about to head out to go get the newest member of the farm. Well, we gotta go make a little trip, about a 30-minute drive, and hopefully everything goes absolutely smoothly and according to plan today. I'm just gonna give the trailer a once over, and we just used this with Catherine, so everything's good. I checked the tire pressure last night. I just want to make sure, ooh, big old spider. I want to make sure all the doors are locked. I don't want none of those coming open while we're going down the road. Had that happen one time before, many years ago, not on this trailer though. Luckily there wasn't an animal or anything in it, but that was a long time ago, and not this trailer. It was a totally different trailer. This one's a lot safer and better made than that one we used to have. All right, I think we're ready. Everything's checked out, looks good. Everything's plugged in. Let's get on the road. All right, you ready? Ready for a little road trip?
I'm ready.
We're here. We are here.
I'm gonna get turned around.
Okay, yeah, I think that's best to turn us on around. All right, so we got Miss Pocket loaded up. I guess everybody saw what Miss Pocket was. And we're headed home, and they are coming with us, and which is good.
Yeah, they just want to see her off and,
Yeah,
you know, see the place where she's going to be living, which I would do the same thing
right,
if I was allowed to.
right.
And we just want it to be a smooth transition for everybody.
Yes. So we should be home in a few minutes and get Miss Pocket settled on in. Alright, y'all, we're here. Get Miss Pocket unloaded and see how it all goes.
Hey, baby girl. Say hi, we on a big ride, Mama.
Well, all right, everybody, meet Pocket,
Hey,
aka Pookie. They call her Pookie, but her name is Pocket. Pookie is her nickname. And this is her. She's 18 years old. She is a beautiful mini horse. And like we mentioned in the earlier video, they've had her since
She was 6 months old.
6 months old.
That's quite a long time.
It is very long time. She has settled in extremely well. They told us that she was a busybody. She don't like to sit still, which we can see, which is
Her middle
fine.
name is Wiggly.
Wiggly. She is extremely sweet.
She's one of the best mannered horses I've ever been around.
Yeah, she settled in really, really, really well. That was one of our concern and their concern as well. But she's doing really good. She has met all the animals.
From across the fence, except for Peaches.
Except for Peaches. She's met Peaches in person. She's met Holly in person. She met Bandit in person.
And Rocky.
And Rocky. And the cats. The cats come in here. She is, she shows no fear, no anxiety, no nothing towards the cats, the dogs. Her and Peaches are getting along well. Now, Peaches, did make a noise at her, and she kind of did the same back, but they're doing pretty good, I think. I think they're doing really, really well. She met Moody and Mildred, and the funny thing is we thought that the donkeys would really, really, show some interest in her, but the donkeys were extremely cautious. I mean, Honey and Jesse got the zoomies. It was really, really strange, honestly. Or I say strange, not what we expected. We thought that Jesse and Honey would have been very curious and would have came up to the fence. Now the goats were extremely curious, and Bootsy was like, "Hey girl, welcome to the farm," more so than any animal, I think.
Well, you know what the number one thing I would say about her that I did not realize when we met her previously was?
What's that?
She does not act her age whatsoever.
No, she doesn't act 18 at all. She does got a lot of spunk. The family came over here with her, and they stayed a good little while with her, and which was fine. We told them they could stay as long as they wanted to.
We wanted them to
Yes.
stay there, to be at peace with,
Right.
with her home.
Right. She's so well behaved. She walks well on the lead. Just a perfect horse. Didn't they say that she used to be on a cart? That she could pull a cart too. That's what I thought.
She's been in parades. She's been to nursing homes. Huh.
Such a great horse.
Watch her little trot.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about me going fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Oh goodness. They showed us how they feed her, and she made Pocket stand and wait, and told her to wait while she got her food ready. And Pocket just stood there. She just stood there, and then when she was ready, then she could come to her bucket, and I thought that was pretty amazing. We are going to limit and time her time out here on the grass because she has been in a place that didn't have grass really, and so we have to be, ease her into the grass. And so we've talked to some horse people. We've talked to Dr. D, and we got a really good friend that is the biggest horse mentor we could the best horse mentor we could possibly have. She is a horse guru.
Thank you, Julie.
Yes, and she is, that's actually where Peaches came from.
Yes.
And she was Peaches' original mama, and she has been helping us out and giving us a lot of advice on what to do. We have to watch the hay. We actually got her a slow feeding hay bag coming. It should be here in the next day or two.
Well, the previous owners had a hay allergy.
Yes.
So they supplemented her hay with alfalfa pellets and Timothy pellets and made sure that she had a ration in her diet.
Yeah, she had forage.
To supplement the lack of hay, but we don't want to give that to her all at one time and overwhelm her gut, which is what would happen. Just like the grass. I think she's almost had enough now.
Yep.
All right, let's take this off of you. You can walk around some more. Want to go get you some water? Come here, sweetie. Come here. There you go. Look at you. Yeah, there's your water.
You can see Big Moody over there.
Oh my goodness, look at Mildred. She's laying all the way flat.
Mildred will scare you. I'm used to it now, y'all, but let me go show y'all. I don't want to just break away from Pocket for a second here. But Mildred.
Don't say her name too loud. She'll get up.
She has scared me many a time, but I'm really used to it now. But look at this. Y'all see her right there? You can see why that would scare you. Oh, me. Did she scare you, Tater? I mean, Mildred, when she sleeps now, she sleeps. I've never seen any other cows do that. Well, I say we only have Moody, and now we got Tater. I've never seen Moody do that, ever. And haven't seen Tater do that. Mildred, she does it, I don't want to say a lot, but I've seen her do it a good little bit. So much so that it doesn't worry me anymore when I see her doing it. But I can't tell you how many times that has scared me in the past. But she still, look at her eyes. She still ain't all the way awake yet, I don't think. Now we are going to gradually, we're going to show it to the animals every day. Every day.
Through the fence.
Through the fence.
Through the stalls.
And we're just going to keep doing that, you know, just gradually, every day. And eventually they will all be together, and we'll see how it goes. And I think it's going to be perfectly fine. I don't think there's going to be any issues whatsoever. But if it is, then we'll regroup. But they said Pocket had been around a goat at one time.
Yes.
And
but other than that, only dogs.
Only dogs, yep.
Come here, sweetie.
Only dogs.
Well, I tell you what, I just realized that she's the funniest drinking animal I've ever seen.
She gets on in there, don't she?
Oh, goodness, Jason. I want you to see it.
Look at her and Bramble.
Oh, you might have a new... Oh, might have a new best friend, huh?
Bramble's just steadily rubbing her nose.
I know it. Interesting. But her mouth goes down in the water, and she does her mouth like that in it.
That's funny.
And then guess what she did after she came up for air?
What?
Kiss me.
Did she?
Yeah.
So that's one trick she knows. She knows how to give kisses.
Come here, Pocket.
She sees Moody. You see Moo Man over there?
And she gets down to where she can see him between the...
Well, it's good that, you know...
Oh, yeah, I think
cows are right there. I mean...
That's desensitizing right there with animals she's never been around.
I mean, Moody and
Jason.
Mildred are right there. And it looks like she may have some kitty cat friends.
Oh, my goodness. What'd you think? You like her, Bramble? So far, so good.
Yeah, it's been great.
Look, here she goes.
What in the world?
Well, I'll see if she tries to give me a kiss. Oh, is that kiss time? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a wet one.
That was wet.
What you doing, girl? She sticks her whole head down in there. Goodness. Goodness.
Hey, baby. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
She turned back around to look at Peaches as if to say, why are you laying right there?
Oh, goodness. Pocket, you like your belly rub? She sees Moody. I bet we could put 5 pockets under Moody.
You think?
Yeah. I believe we could.
Under Mildred, too, probably.
I don't know, I think her back would hit Mildred. It wouldn't hit Moody, though. She'd go right up under Moody with no problem.
Where's Tater?
She's over there. They all three were just standing right there a second ago.
I knew they were, but I don't see her now.
I don't know where she is now.
She's not far from Moody, I can tell you that.
And we will say this, that Pocket's parents were pretty happy when they came and saw that Pocket Pocket settled in real nicely. I mean, she hasn't neighed, she hasn't paced or nothing. I mean, she acts like, you know, this is where she wants to be, and that makes me so happy. Pocket, I believe you're gonna like it here, girl.
I believe so too. And Bramble said I kind of like her myself.
Yeah, isn't that something? I think she liked the feel of his fur on her nose.
You think?
That's what I think.
And the previous owners have an open invitation to come and visit Pocket whenever they need some loving or
pocket time.
Some pocket time.
Mm-hmm. Peaches, you sure do sleep a lot. She sleeps a lot. I almost called you Tater. So I'm gonna be prone to call her Pookie from time to time because in high school, that was Brooke's nickname. Everybody called her Pookie.
You shouldn't have said that.
So I know I'm gonna call her Pookie. Now I did mention in the video that this was an animal that we didn't have, but we have had horses in the past. Before our YouTube channel, we were, especially me, I was a pretty big horse person. Been around horses a good bit. I don't want to say all my life because there was a time there once I became, a teenager and on up until we got horses again that I didn't have horses. And I say I didn't. Our granddaddy had horses. And so I've been around horses a good little bit, and we had several horses at our old farm. Little Cog, I had
before YouTube.
Before YouTube, I did. I'm trying to think. We had Sprinkles and Prince and Tucker and Zelda, and we had the what was the Pasifina's name? Calypso and Spirit.
And don't forget Tucker.
I said Tucker earlier. Okay. Now, Tucker was our first mini horse, or that was our first horse, period. Mary Carl was really into horses at that age. She was obsessed with horses. And so we went and got her a little mini horse named Tucker, who looks a lot like Pocket. I think Pocket's a little bigger than Tucker. Don't you, taller?
Well, maybe, yeah.
She feels like she's tall. Maybe not, though. They may be the same size. And we had Tucker for a good little while. And until basically, we got out of horses.
Well, one of the things was kind of like the situation with Pocket's previous owner, is we had limited space.
We did.
And we did not have pasture grass.
We had zero grass. We thought we could grow it out there, but they ate it just as soon as it came up.
And it just became a dirt area where our horses were being housed. Yep. And we didn't feel like that was their ideal situation.
Right.
And then Mary Carl kind of lost interest. And our friend Julie, who taught us most everything we know about horses from our marriage point.
Yeah.
Rehomed most of them.
Yep. She took them in. She's been great. And I'm glad that we can reach out to her anytime we want to.
She's definitely a good contact to have. And
very good. Yeah, I think you and Pocket gonna get along well. I do. I think y'all gonna be okay, girl. I think y'all gonna be okay. Yeah, I think every one of y'all are gonna like Miss Pocket. I do. Especially you, Skipper Tipper. Yeah, and y'all two. What in the world, y'all two? Out of all the animals here, I can't believe y'all two were the ones that were the scaredest, if that's the word I want to use. Yeah. Y'all are the most curious ones here. Don't eat my boot. Don't eat my boot. Yeah, don't eat my boot. I can't believe y'all two, out of all the animals, were that leery of her. Yeah, you didn't get within 20 foot of her, Jess. Honey didn't get within. I will say this. Jessie was the most cautious out of all the animals, for sure. Honey just kind of stood back and just kind of acted like, well, I don't know. It is what it is, That's the way Honey acted. It is what it is. Jessie was like, I just don't know about this animal. I just don't know about her. I just don't know about her. Yeah, y'all gonna have to get used to her, though, and I bet y'all will. Right, Skipper Tipper? I bet y'all will. I know y'all will. I ain't worried about the goats at all. What's going on, Red? Hey, buddy. Oh, Big Red. Well, you guys are chill this afternoon. I think it's cause of that new hay bale. Look, you see all of them chewing their cud. All of them. Tip just was. Y'all saw old Red. I mean, y'all are chill. I might have to ask Garrison what they putting in that hay. What they putting in that hay to keep y'all so chill, huh? I mean, all of y'all, even the kids are chill this afternoon. Hey, Jesse, there's one thing. Once Pocket gets settled in and y'all finally chill out, okay? You used to her. We got to see if you and Pocket gonna play ball. We know Honey's not a big ball player. We know you the best ball player on the farm. But let's see if you and Pocket gonna like play ball, right? I bet so. I know I've told you guys this before with Honey and Jessie, but you see her back leg that's like this and she's standing like that? That's typically, or a typical sign that a horse is completely relaxed. She is perfectly calm. So if you ever see a horse standing like that, that's generally what that means. Just like when you see a cow laying down chewing his cud, they're in Zen mode. Yeah, girl, you're gonna have a good home here. Yeah, you're gonna have a good home here, and everybody's gonna love watching you. Yes, they are. Do you know what we say at the end of almost every video, Pocket? We say, y'all be good. Yeah.